So a lot of the writing I do is very strategic and planned. I'm a big believer in part inspiration and part planning, and the planning part is pretty rigorous, where I usually come up with some kind of blueprint for what I'm going to work with, and then I go back and change it as I let inspiration take over. But of course, with this particular project, Happy OK, it didn't quite turn out that way, because when I had my aha moment and realized that I had been writing about the same characters for different projects and having to go back and see what it meant, a lot of it was maybe 70% inspiration and then 30% planning after the fact. So I chose Hialeah not because it was going to work for the plot, because as you know, or I should mention that the first part of the book reads as a play, so there are some plot elements in it, although it's poetry. Just so the viewer is not a little taken aback by the fact that I'm talking about plot when it's a poetry book. So a Happy OK reads as a play for this first part, and then the second part has a manifesto, basically things that the reader can do, steps they can take to improve their lives. So the plot part, the way it became for the book, was just 30% planning and a lot of inspiration. And for some reason, Paloma wanted to live in Hialeah, and so did Jose Armando. I've always been fascinated by Hialeah. It's a place that is unique. It's nothing like the rest of Miami. When you go to Hialeah, the air feels different, the people are different. I remember visiting a friend there, and we just decided to go for a walk. And even the way people approach you in the street is different. We are known in Miami as not being the friendliest people, but in Hialeah, I really felt welcome. The neighbors were stopping us to have a chat. People were on their a porch, just enjoying the heat of Miami. It felt like a Miami outside of Miami. And I think that part of me fell so much in love with Hialeah that it came naturally that those characters would want to be there for Happy OK.